Match day 17 of the NPFL is upon us. Saturday and Sundays, we'll be having 9 games again because the Imba will be on the continent and will be up against the Red Bulls of Mozambique away from home. Imba will need to pick 4 points to stand a chance of qualifying for the group stage. Anything less, not learning, yeah. And of course, but before then, the Imba now will play a goalless encounter against Sunshine Stars. At the same time, the big news came. Brownie Day signing for the Imba. Baba Ganaru walked away. Like I said, before they use me, I will use myself. Before they sack me, I will get waka. I had to walk the way. That's another casualty. Sunshine Stars have a new manager. Aqua at the start, Aqua United has decided to employ a psychologist as a manager. Because all this and mouth-watering fixtures for this weekend. Kano Pillars is coming to Ibadan, and their coach is saying the Pillars are coming to fall on the Warriors. Remo Stars Southwest Derby traveling to Oniko to face the Ikorodu, the Oga Boys, and of course Katsina will be trying their luck to see if they can end Enugu Rangers 9 games unbeaten run. I mean, solid fixtures to take you through all this and every other talking point as far as match day 17 is concerned in the NPFL. Just 2 games to have way when teams can go back to the market and try and do what? Sign players to bolster their squad. I've got Toby here with me. I will be running this together. Don't forget that you can be part of this. You can support us. We are available for you, and definitely to push the NPFL to another ground entirely. And don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. We are there for you to enjoy our content. Somebody brought me all the way and said, "Guy, let us shoot in UI." We're in the student area. And we are here at the University of Ibadan, Faculty of Arts. I will law school in Tiwa. I don't know law school. Don't worry about that one. You're asking what's for certificate. Certificate is sports. Yeah, Tony Koringo. Toby, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good to have you.
I trust you're doing good too.
Well, I'm trying not to be too dirty in December.
It's okay.
But if you give me money to be dirty,
You'll be dirty.
I'll be dirty. I will be dirty. But then, good to have you again.
Yes.
And of course, where do we pick it from? Brownie Day, Imba, Baba Ganaru, we are walking away. Abubakar Bala, signed by Sunshine Stars. Aqua United employing a psychologist in the place of a manager, of a coach, proper coach. Where else? Before we go to the fixtures.
It's okay.
Which one should we begin?
Let's start with Brownie Day.
Okay, Day. So the biggest news in the NPFL this week was Brownie Day signed by Imba, the biggest team in Nigeria. 2 questions. Good signing for Imba or Paparazzi, or good signing for the NPFL league itself?
I think it encompasses all.
Okay.
Imba, on and off the field of play, and even the league. We've been talking about the visibility, the marketability of the league, and bringing an AFCON winner as recent as 2013
yeah?
to the league. Yes, it's a good one. Imba, I think Imba, they understand the market sense in doing so, because just as when you introduced the Brownie Day, you called him a former
AFCON winner, former Super Eagles international, 36 years of age.
So definitely that marketing would definitely fall in, and I'm sure brands would even be thinking, oh, they have somebody in Imba that we can use maybe for the visibility of our brands. They might want to go there. Imba will make money off it. Ideye could also make money off it, and yes, even the league too would also have more publicity right there too. So I think it's a good one for Imba, the league, and even Brownie Day himself too. Last time he played football, he said
2022. Now that's where I have issues. Now he's 36 years of age. They've been non-active for 2 years.
Okay.
Enyimba is the biggest team. According to something I saw on X, one of his contracts, he can walk away from this deal that he signed at the end of the season if he sees a team abroad. Now, is he there trying to use Enyimba to jump to kickstart another career of his? Or will I say Enyimba wants to use him?
They are using each other. But the truth is that.
But actively,
Yeah,
that's
actively.
what I'm looking at.
Actively.
What will he offer Enyimba?
He's meant to offer them goals because he's a forward player. And I saw some of his training routines. I've seen some of his gymming sessions, and he's definitely pumped. I think he's also waiting. He's ready for that challenge of playing at least on the top level when you're talking about the league in Nigeria. And for Enyimba, though also struggling in front of goal,
yeah,
he's meant to
back-to-back goalless encounters in the NPFL.
He's meant to more or less solve that issue because, just as I said, back-to-back goalless encounters in the NPFL. If they had scored a goal, that would have been 3 points.
Yeah.
And for him, he's meant to solve that issue. We saw some of his partnership with Emmanuel
Emenike and Victor Moses
at the AFCON in 2013 when we won.
That was one time ago.
Yes, that's one time ago, but that form is, or shall I say that experience. Now, don't let me talk about form yet. That experience is there. So he's meant to build form over. Remember what they say about form being temporary and class being permanent. So maybe he still has that class in him, and he might want to replicate it for the People's Elephants in Aba, right there at Enyimba Football Club too. So, and for Owan Kokano, so maybe you'd also be thinking that, okay, let us see what he will bring to this side for him to have sanctioned that move to. And yes, good thing so far. Maybe one thing that would now be we might also be talking about is now. We say Yemi Olarewaju is a young manager.
Yeah, that comes into it as well.
And
Yemi managing
Brown Ideye. So I hope there will be no clashing of egos with these two personalities. Because
but I know it is not Yemi that bought Brown Ideye. It is definitely Kanu trying the paparazzi and the PR.
Exactly.
Kanu has been introducing Enyimba to many brands to see that he has good job. But I know it's so. Can Yemi, quote and unquote, control Brown Ideye?
The first few games will definitely determine that. If I were Yemi Olarewaju, the next home game, that is if he's registered to play in their next game, I wouldn't start Ideye. I wouldn't put Ideye in the starting 11.
Start from the bench.
I was starting from the bench
gradually.
Yes, because if you start him immediately and he doesn't do well, and you bench him in the next game, that might be a recipe for disaster.
That was very wahala.
Gradually bring him on and let him understand that okay, you are not starting at 100% with us. So try and more or less build your form, build your confidence, because the truth is that the NPFL can come with its own challenges.
Yeah. So I know that Enyimba even in serious quote unquote crisis.
Exactly. So I think he has to learn it. So if I were Yemi Olarewaju, I would start Ideye from the bench in the next game. That is, if he's going to play the next game. And yes, let him build his confidence. Let him build his morale. Let him build his form. Match. It's very important. It's very important to so, and we will see how that goes from there.
Good one for him, but Brown Ideye signed. Though the question mark is, how many goals will he pump in for Enyimba? I will ask Toby, how many goals do you think Brown Ideye will pump in for Enyimba?
I think 7 to 10 goals won't be a bad return for him.
7 to 10 goals won't be a bad return for him, for a guy who last played a competitive game in 2022. They say he has been training. Even me, I have been training as well.
Where have you been training?
I still won the competition from last month.
It's okay. NPFL level.
I won a competition that I played.
It's okay. We'll see about that.
And we won in this Ibadan.
It's okay.
Another one will be coming. I expect another one to come in December. We will still come and win it.
It's okay.
For me to have been training.
It's okay. No comment.
Should they start come and sign me? It's okay. Baba Ganaru, former BFL winner, went to Akwa United, left them in the 19th position, won just 4 games in 16 matches, lost 8 and drew 4. And before he was sad about sorry for you, make I run for run no quick run for his life. Okay, sorry. Baba Ganaru.
Yes, Baba Ganaro. And
Aqua United have been having this relegation
battles.
battles back to back to back. Is it the manager or there is something fundamentally wrong somewhere? Or the quality of players?
I think it should be the quality of players because they don't have funding issues not to bring the best of legs. They don't have funding issues at all. The Akwa Ibom State government is one of the biggest spenders when you're talking about sports.
They have the best stadium in Nigeria.
Exactly. So they are one of the biggest spenders when you're talking about sports. So funding is not even, it shouldn't be a problem for them. So maybe they are not now bringing in the right legs for them to do the business for them. And if you don't bring the right legs in the NPF, even having the right legs sometimes is not, would not even guarantee you the best result.
You will go Yaba left with the right leg.
So I think for Aqua United, they need they need to change their current run of form because it's not looking good. Well, they should have another chance when the league goes on its mid-season break. I think that should be two matches from now.
March 19 is very close. So then that should be end of December. Yeah, right?
So they should have another chance to do that, and maybe they would recruit now. And what it means is that if they now do that, they must have a near impeccable second stanza of the league, and it means the amount of points that they will drop shouldn't be up to what they have dropped in this first stanza, and we know how difficult that can be.
But the case of using a psychologist, let me try and see if I can get the name. In the appointing it, maybe there's something we don't know.
Maybe.
That they know.
And besides, it might be the manager. They could have a team trainer whereby we would maybe handle fitness, handle the training drills and all. So, and his job is to just maybe make the decisions of, okay, who starts and all. So maybe that is the, what's the word now? The logic of bringing in this current individual to handle Aqua United.
So, this is the name of the psychologist in which Aqua United decided to appoint as technical advisor following the resignation of Mohammed Baba Ganaru. Of course, Ime Uko is the name of the psychologist. And will be assisted by Umar Abdullahi. What magic can they perform? We wait and see. But the psychologist becoming technical advisor, there are many things we might not know. Maybe it's more. If a psychologist can take the job of a technical advisor, if he can do it well tactically, the psyche of the players will be lion-like. Will be lying.
No doubt about that. The truth is that even a normal, a standard football manager is also meant to do the job of a psychologist.
So you want to
psych them up. So I think maybe it's not out of place to have this individual there. But the next few games we will see. But I'm sure they will definitely appoint a substantive manager at some point. It shouldn't be the one
to take over
the reins until the end of the season. I do not see, it doesn't make any football sense to me.
Abubakar Bala, former Katsina manager, has been snapped up by Sunshine Stars. It was in about to watch the team play the goalless encounter against Enyimba. Now, he'll be in charge. Decent manager for Sunshine Stars, take over. We have to wait and see how much he can fear. I mean, how much he can offer, what he can do to Sunshine Stars, how much he can help this team. Like I said, decent manager.
Yes, decent manager. Abubakar Bala taking over, and I don't know if we could ascribe that that goalless draw which Sunshine Stars had to him, because we don't know if he has officially started. If he had officially started before,
in charge of that game.
Exactly. So, but I'm sure it will be a good pedestal for him to start. I think their next game should be against Niger Tornadoes.
Yeah, that will be away from home.
Yes, so they'll be traveling. So it is back-to-back away games for Sunshine Stars. So yes, and I think it's a relatively familiar ground for him to go to.
Going to
Mina to prosecute that game in charge of his new side, Sunshine Stars. So yes, it will be very, very, very important that they maintain that level, but it will be very difficult in Mina. Those boys from Mina, they've made that place a fortress for themselves. They have made not seen, but fine. Some teams have gone there to pick up some valuable points, but it will be difficult for Sunshine Stars. But I think for Sunshine Stars, after Kennedy Boboye and the incidents of Kennedy Boboye alleging that his job was being interfered with, I hope Abubakar Bala would not more or less allege that this thing, the same issue that Boboye complained about would more or less happen to Abubakar Bala at some point in the season.
Which Abubakar Bala the best in charge of Sunshine Stars, and let's see how much we can help they call them the Akure Gunners.
They call them a winner well sometimes. So.
Let's go to games that will be going down this weekend. Match day 17, the NPFL. Quickly, the fixtures. Lobby Stars against Plateau United. Shooting Stars against Kano Pillars. Ekalemi Warriors against Abia Warriors. Katsina United against Enugu Rangers. Rivers United will be up against Kwara United. The game between Enyimba and Nasarawa United have been postponed because of continental duties for Enyimba. Bayelsa against Aqua United. Atland against Beden Insurance. Niger Tornadoes will be up against Sunshine Stars. And of course, the Southwest Derby we see Ikorodu City against Remo Stars. Toby, Ikorodu City, Remo Stars, Shooting Stars, Kano Pillars, and the team, most informed team at the moment, Rangers, traveling to Katsina United. This, for me, are the top 3 fixtures.
Yes, I agree also. It will be fireworks, especially in that game in Lagos between Ikorodu City and Remo Stars. I will say this to the handlers of the league, to the official broadcasters: give us a special camera angle for the touchline. Give us a special. I just want to enjoy, as we're enjoying we are seeing the game. Let us see the fireworks that will be off the field of play, because if you are saying there will be no fireworks, I don't know if you have not been following the NPFL. There will be fireworks. There will be fireworks. So yes, those 3 games. Talking about Shooting Stars versus Kano Pillars. The coach for Kano Pillars has been spitting fire, talking. They want to pick all 3 points.
He said they are coming to pick up 3 points. You can't blame him.
Yes, you can't blame him.
They won 2 games away, beat the defending champion Rangers at the Cathedral, went to Benin, picked all 3 points as well. So they feel like,
and I'm sure they would also be maybe saying that, okay, maybe it's like a revenge mission for them.
Last season,
home and away we beat Shooting Stars. Let me say Shooting Stars beat Kano Pillars home and away, and they'll be saying that if they could beat us home and away last season,
why not do the same?
Why not come and do the same thing right here in Ibadan? So I think it will be very, very interesting in that game over there. So yes, it will be fireworks in those 3 fixtures that you have called out.
Can Katsina United end Rangers 9 games from beating?
It's very much possible, but they will have to do that hard work. And I feel they are capable of doing such.
They are capable of doing such. We got 9 games. Toby, how many wins, how many away wins, how many draws this weekend?
I will not be calling any draws in this weekend's fixtures, but there will be 1 away victory, and yes, the rest will be home victories.
1 away victories, the rest will be home victories. Last match day 17, no, match day 16 rather.
Yeah.
Toby said there will be 1 away win, and Shooting Stars will be picking that away win in the game against Sunshine Stars. Bang, it came. So there will be 8. As I said, there will be 7 home wins and a draw, but somehow there were 8. I don't want to be. I want to check. I think it was right, yo. Yeah. They actually won the away win, 1 draw, and 7 home wins. So bang. Toby Dr. Post. So let's see if Toby will be right again. He said 8 draws, 8 home wins, and 1 away win. So let's take it fixture by fixture. Saturday, Lobby Stars Plateau United. Final scoreline.
Yes, Lobby Stars versus Plateau United in Makurdi. Not in Makurdi now, in Lafia. Yes, they've been playing their games in Lafia, Nasarawa State, and I feel Alobi Stars will get all 3 points in this game. I think 1-0 victory for me.
Shooting Stars in Ibadan
Shooting Stars
against Canopilas.
the 3SC versus the Mesugida. 1-0 victory for me.
1-0 victory for Shooting Stars.
Yes.
Academy Warriors against Abia Warriors.
Academy Warriors versus Abia Warriors, the battle of the Warriors. I think Academy Warriors in Maiduguri will definitely secure 3 points at home right there. 2-1 for me.
Katsina United, I ask, can they end the Enugu Rangers? Toby said it's possible. What's your scoreline?
My scoreline, I think 3-2. Katsina United will end the unbeaten run of
5 goals thriller in that one. 3-2 win for Katsina against Enugu Rangers. Rivers against Kwara United.
Rivers versus Katsina United.
Rivers against Kwara United.
Rivers versus Kwara United. I beg your pardon. I think Rivers will get all 3 points in that game. 2-0 victory for me.
Bayelsa United against Akwa United.
Bayelsa versus Akwa United. It's a South-South derby in this game. Akwa United, they have been struggling. Coach for Bayelsa, Isala Damboso, I think he has steadied the ship.
Yeah.
Remember they gave him a 2-game ultimatum.
Got over that.
And he got over that.
Won away, good victory.
Exactly. And I feel like he would definitely more or less secure all 3 points for his side right there. His players will do that for him against a struggling Akwa United. So I think that will end 2-0 in favor of Bayelsa United.
Atland Bendel Insurance.
Atland versus Bendel Insurance. I think it will end 2-1 for me. Atland will get all 3 points.
Niger Tornadoes, Sunshine Stars.
Tornadoes, I think they have it all in them. Sunshine Stars, I do not see them going to Mina to get anything in this fixture.
Final scoreline?
Final scoreline will be 2-0 for me, Niger.
And the last one, Ikorodu City, Remo Stars.
Yes, and
Southwest Delhi.
And this is where the only away victory will be coming out from this fixture.
Wala one Naga boys.
They will. This is where the away victory.
Remo Stars has not won away from home since Benin Canopilas 2-1.
Yes.
That would be match day 3 along. Until now, they are starting for an away win. They are telling us that they will use Ikorodu to turn the corner.
Exactly. You know, it's apart from being a derby, a local derby in that place, there's a whole lot of ego, there's a whole lot of rivalry now. I don't know if I can call it rivalry.
Not rivalry,
but at least, you know,
friendship at war.
Yes, friendship at war. Exactly. Yeah. So that's the reason why a whole lot will be going down right there. And yes, it will be fireworks. I hope Daniel Ogumode, they will maybe find out time to maybe be with the boys, because I know he's busy with
the Chan Eagles.
With the Chan Eagles, Ian Fidelis Elichukwu.
Yeah.
So that is what I'll be hoping. I just hope he will just make out time, because I'm sure he's one of those few managers in the NPFL that has a large ego, and I'm sure he would not want to drop points in Lagos. So no matter what, they will scratch and get that goal, and I'll be calling a 1-0 victory for Remo Stars in the city of Lagos against Ikorodu City.
Remo Stars against Ikorodu City. Toby says it's 1-0 win.
1-0 win.
I saw a tweet during this week when Abu Aziz, the San Eagles legend, said on a podcast with Ogala said Ikorodu will beat Remo Stars 3-0. And Abu Aziz tweeted and said, see, Toby, if Remo beat you, if Ikorodu doesn't win 3-0. We want to see what will happen in that game. Ikorodu City against Remo Stars, definitely a game you want to see. And those are Toby's predictions. 1 away win, 8 home wins. Huge for Octopus Toby. To see whether we get it or not, we wait and see to see how this match days will go down. Don't forget, go to every stadium you can, watch the NPFL, don't cause trouble, no cause violence, have it smooth, let's enjoy the game, support your teams, definitely, and of course, let's always be a good ambassador of the Nigeria Premier Football League. Toby, like I always ask, what will be the most shocking result for you And what will be the most impressive result this weekend in the NPFL?
Most shocking result for me. Most shocking result for me will be from Sunshine Stars getting a victory or getting a point in Mina against Niger Tornadoes.
Sunshine Stars getting a victory, a point away to Niger Tornadoes will be the most shocking, the most impressive.
The most impressive. The most impressive, I think it will be Ikorodu City getting anything. Underline that word, anything. From Remo Stars.
The confidence that we have in Remo Stars is what I don't understand though. Anything. Okay, boy, Safa, what can you do for me? Because I want to drag Toby on social media. Can you do it? Sunday we talk. Well, that might just be the package for today's NPFL podcast show powered by Intercontinental Sport TV. Match day 17 preview. Looking forward to all these great games this weekend. And like I always say, I'm always a man who loves shots. And looking at 4 away wins, I'll give me a blockbuster and a box office show on a Monday. So imagine it. Alobilas in Ibadan beat Shooting Stars. Imagine it. Abia Warriors beat Academy Warriors in Maiduguri. Imagine it. Kwara United beat Rivers in Port Harcourt. Imagine it. Bendel Insurance beat Atland in Owerri. And imagine it. If Akwa United shocked by Elsa in Yenegua. And imagine it. If Sunshine Stars beat Niger Tornadoes. Almost we're having, when one start beating Ikorodu, don't imagine anything. Anything that happen. Rangers beating Katsina, anything, don't imagine anything. But those games, imagine you have 7 away wins.
I think it will be a record.
Imagine it, just imagine it. Or possible. Our NPFL will go up in flames.
It will. It will.
Immediately.
It will.
If we have that kind of result.
It will. It will.
I remain the sports illuminator. This is Toby Ajewale. Of course, many thanks to Intercontinental Sport TV for powering this all day. Of course, don't forget you can be part of us, you can support us. We are here for you with plenty of content that is still inside the cocoa. We have not even removed it. But now we somebody else say wood the cocoa.
Exactly.
So bring your money and come and see magic that will perform. Of course, Toby, all the players having you.
Thanks for having me.
Until all the best to all the teams. We are on the road, safe journey. For all of you traveling, and for all the teams that will play each other, all the best. I say when the better team wins. I don't know the definition of the better team winning a game. I say I know person will convert his chances and got the tactics right. Better team doesn't necessarily play the best football. Shall win.
Exactly.
It's a game. Till next time we'll be back. Follow us on our social media handles. Of course, for Toby, apart from X, that is using born_Victor, every other place is Toby Ajewale. Go and find him and follow him. For me, Ray Toluayo, simple. From Danny kò sí social media tó fẹ́ wà mí dé láyé. RAYTOLUAYO, Ray Toluayo. Kò pé méjì. If you say Ray Toluayo, that is not me. That one is counterfeit. Èmi l'original. Till next time, God bless you. Have a blast of the weekend. And don't forget, dirty your December more dirty so that January you not go to pro max. Oh yeah, ask our daddy and mommy. And when you're about to go, they will tell you, say, JJ is life. Goodbye and God bless.